Hello,
Hi.
do you want to be called Cameron or by your username?
Um, I'm really not bothered, to be honest. You can call me Cameron or Cammy or whatever, really. Preferably
Ah,
not CammehYaBams because it's kind of odd speaking like that. I don't know.
that's all right. Skylar, did you have anything to say?
Nope, go. I can kick this early, man. This is gonna be the equivalent of Sketch's call with UTF. So I'm just gonna listen for a while. I'm messing with some Photoshop stuff,
I
anyways.
saw I saw the debate you had with UTF. Um,
Yeah, that was good stuff.
That wasn't so much a debate as much as a
kind of discussion.
Baron trying to, I don't know what that was.
Oh, it was all right.
The important thing is UTF is cool with us now, and we're all right with him. So.
Okay. So what exactly would you like to bring up?
Oh, that's a good question. Doodle.
Because Doodle likes to call these meetings and no one's ready for him.
Yeah, I was actually informed of this. Like, just fuck you, Doodle. I was informed of this right like an hour ago. So I'm not
An
sure.
hour ago. Oh. I had he let me know. He offered a kind of discussion or debate, whatever you want to call it, earlier this week for me, and we kind of arranged it for this time. Although I didn't really
Yeah.
know what exactly we would be talking about, so I haven't really been able to prepare specifically for anything in particular.
Yeah, Doodle. You told me earlier this week. You didn't say that I was going to be the one talking to him or what we were going to
Oh,
talk
right.
about.
Oh, okay, I see. All right.
I think we should postpone this till we actually have something to talk about. Until then, Doodle, you should hide in shame for how goddamn retarded
You should
are.
be ashamed of yourself.
Are you the guy? Or are you the guy that uploads that stupid TV show?
Yes. See, that is you, Skylar.
Shame.
We all think that's him, but it's not.
What? What?
I make other videos.
I don't know actually. Sorry, that was just my mom.
What do you think of Mitch?
Mitch. Mitch is all right.
Ah, he's a dick.
Sketch loves him.
Yeah, he's a pretty huge hypocrite. He false flagged me even though he's made several videos against it.
I don't know. I haven't really.
I know you don't know about that or anything. I'm just saying he's a dick. That's all I wanted to say. I don't have anything else.
You should ruin Sketch's trolling parade, basically, is what he's saying.
There you go. Well, I can't really blame him for that then.
Hmm.
We really need some elevator music. That'd be kind of appropriate for the kind of eerie
How about
sound.
this? Are you going to still treat us as trolls now?
Well,
Or that
if we actually have some sort of a discussion eventually, then no, I won't. But I think a lot of the time it's the fact that you seem to go around calling yourselves the Troll Posse. So by that, I would imagine, just that you would be trolls if you call yourselves the
Thank
Troll
you. God damn it. I just had this discussion with Doodle like 5 minutes ago. Thank you. Actually, you might be cool with me now. Maybe. Reverse coolness.
Cameron, I do agree with you, except that I hate the website name as well. Who came? It was either Doodle or Baron that came up with the website name, and I wanted to change it, but we just since we already had like everybody know that that was the website,
Right.
it would have just been a wasted effort to try and change it and have people come over to a different website and stuff. Um,
And I
but
find
I would agree with you that you say that it's a completely retarded name. I do agree.
there's that that gave me the impression that you were trolls. And there's also, some of the really kind of senseless, and I don't know if it was intentionally senseless or not, videos that Doodle would put out sometimes.
I'm sorry, what was that? I didn't hear you.
It just generally completely ridiculous stuff. I remember a while ago, like a year ago now or something, maybe 6 months or something, there was a video that I made ages ago parodying ChickenDoodleSauce's videos. There was an argument in the comments. And I was like, oh, I bet ChickenDoodleSauce is going to make a video about me saying CammehYaBams exposed. And then a picture of my face with some crappy logo on it. I can't remember what I said, but he actually did go on to make that video just to piss me off. And I assumed, with that kind of intentionally winding me up kind of thing, that I wouldn't want to take them seriously, really. If that makes any sense.
Doodle, you have anything to say for yourself?
Shame.
Doodle, you want to explain why you flagged this video?
Oh, we've been through this already. I really, really don't want to get into this. for the lulz.
That's amazing. Great job. See, that's
Yeah.
great right there. You want to get in a call with this guy, and you want him to take you seriously or something like that, and all you can say about that is "for the lulz." Nice job. I wonder why no one takes us seriously. I don't know why.
Because he is a masked man that no one knows his identity. He's the mystery man.
And then there was the whole thing with multiple accounts and everything.
Right.
That also led me to believe that you would be trolls.
Did you get? See, I'm not sure of this. Did Cameron get hit by the bots or whatever?
I think there was a few videos I had that were kind of subject to mass thumbing down. Now, I understand that a lot of these will be legitimate, disagreements and everything, so they'll dislike the video. I'm fine with that. But,
Right.
I mean, I think the way that I try to make a distinction between people using multiple accounts and mass thumbing down and people legitimately criticizing or having a negative opinion would be the fact that, during these multiple account attacks, there would always be the comments of the video would be flagged down, well, not flagged, but thumbed down to oblivion, and you wouldn't be able to see any of them because they all had so many negative votes. That would lead me to believe that there would be multiple accounts or something involved.
That's true.
So that would be the kind of litmus test that I would use for that.
Yeah, but with the mass dislikings of the actual video, why is that such a big deal to you were under? Does that make the amount of money that you get from your account go down? I can understand why the comment downvoting would be a big deal, because then you can't see anything. But why the video itself is a big deal?
Well, first of all, I don't make money on my videos anymore. I got my AdSense taken off me.
That sucks.
Yeah. There's a thing with Google kind of cracking down on the smaller accounts and like apparently fraudulent clicking. I have admittedly I've clicked on the ads by accident before while trying to pause the video. I know that's quite an embarrassing mistake to make, but yeah, I have. But I mean, the problem with the multiple thumbs down and everything, and the loads of people getting loads of accounts, is that it's not proportionally. It's not really in proportion with what the actual ratings are. Instead of having 1 thumbs down, you have 20. And for the people that look at a video and look at the ratings, and sometimes they'll judge the quality of the video based on people's response to it. I don't really like doing that. I don't like people that do that anyway. But, you know, for these people, if they look at a video and they see, oh, this has got 60 thumbs down, when it doesn't actually, it should only have a smaller number of thumbs down. You know, it doesn't, I think with the multiple accounts, it doesn't proportionally represent people's views accurately, if that makes sense.
Right.
So that's one of my main problems with that.
So why are you against circumcision?
Sketch is in the wind tunnel again.
Sketch, we can't hear you.
Hear you at all.
I said, why are you against circumcision?
Circumcision.
Yeah.
Well, it's more particularly infant circumcision. I have a problem with people that circumcise their babies without letting them have a say in it at all. I don't think that's right. I think I completely support people's right if they want to get circumcised, then that's up to them, of course. But I think I don't think it's right to forcefully circumcise a kid.
Well, from my understanding, you can't feel it when you're an infant and you've just, been born. You can't really feel the actual cutting or anything like that. I thought that was why they did it when you were young, and because it's kind of a religious thing for people. So I thought it was kind of like standard, and it's not really necessary. So I thought
It's common in Western cultures because supposedly it's cleaner, it's more hygienic.
Yeah, and it's really not necessary.
Well,
Well, babies usually don't.
What's not necessary?
The extra foreskin.
Foreskin.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not. It's not.
This is such a gay conversation, literally.
No, I mean, if the babies don't feel it, then you could essentially justify anything that hurts the baby. Really, you could punch it in the face and say, "Oh, the baby doesn't feel it; it's just been born."
Yeah, but that's kind of not a fair thing, because
That's
punching a baby in the face is not going to help the baby at all. It's not doing anything. That's just mindless violence.
Yeah.
Because then essentially you say you shouldn't cut the umbilical cord because it can feel it, but it's helping the overall health and wellness of the child.
Oh yeah, you've got a point. I don't suppose that's a valid comparison actually, but I still don't agree with circumcision, especially. It's just the fact that it affects the baby's life, for their entire life, and they don't get a choice in it. I don't think that's fair. That's all. It's more specifically to do with the choice aspect of it. If someone wants to get circumcised, then let them. But if they're just a baby and they can't choose, then I find that a bit wrong to choose for them. And after it being more hygienic, it's really, it's not a fucking strenuous task to wash behind your foreskin. It's like, oh, I'm going to throw it over my shoulder, and oh God, it's terrible. It's quick.
Right.
I have a huge nutsack, so it's a problem for me.
Doodle,
Sketch, you have another
anything
really
else?
important question that you wanted to ask?
Can you still hear us in the wind tunnel?
Finally, someone else admits it.
I can hear fine. If that was directed at me or not, or if that was
It's
in
directed
general.
at Sketch.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel about his video on men's right? What?
What do you mean? What? You made a 20-minute video in response to
Oh
it.
yeah. I did make a video. Did you ever see my video?
I was kind of busy. I did kind of skim through it. I picked up some of the points, just skimming through it. I didn't really look at it in much detail. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I did accept the response. I'm not sure.
No. I didn't know if I put it
can't
as a
remember.
response actually, but
I can't quite remember either way. Yeah.
oh, hold on a second. Okay. I mean, I don't have anything to say about that sketch. All I said was in the video, and I don't really feel like it's that in a call.
Okay.
I think that's the main thing that I didn't really have any. I didn't set up this thing or anything, so the only thing I have to say is like I don't really care about anything. I just if I wanted like with the whole UTF thing, like if it wasn't really a big deal for me whether he was cool with me or not or whatever. The only thing I really had any interest in was that he would not necessarily unblock me or anything like that, but just if I wanted to have a discussion or debate or something with one of his videos in a serious manner, I would like that to happen. And I think that I've at least tried to respond to. I haven't done it with UTF, but I've at least tried to respond to your videos, Cameron, in at least a mature manner, or serious manner, or something like that. Most times, I think.
No, it seems like your video, from what I saw of it, you did seem fairly civil in what you were saying.
Sketch, you got anything else?
No, I don't have anything to say.
Damn, this is fucking boring.
Yeah.
Make something interesting to talk about.
Oh, what do you?
But
Sketch, just type it in the chat, Sketch.
Problem with that? I don't see what I said wrong.
We can't hear you. That's what it is.
I'm sorry.
I
said, what do you think about the Affordable Health Care Act being passed through Supreme Court or upheld?
I don't follow much of American politics. I kind of follow it through the internet.
Oh, I was under the impression that you did. I'm sorry.
You should be ashamed of yourself for thinking that.
Ashamed.
Well, since we got nothing to talk about, I guess I'll just discuss this. And the one thing I have a problem with is like the whole videos that you did on like the community of what video music makers, the little girls that make yeah, that's the only thing that I thought was like in poor taste, because like it from where I'm standing, it looks like you're expecting a lot of them, because they you said
what do you mean expect a lot of them?
Like you expect them to edit their videos better than they do, like make great videos for basically children, making stupid videos about music videos or whatever it was. Like I thought that was kind of a strange request for these girls to do, and boys. I think there were some boys, whatever.
I'm not saying like have absolutely incredible editing, just not fucking annoying one that induces fucking seizures.
I think you know, were pretty harsh on some of them. Like,
Yeah, it was.
you were like, you said, I think you're doing 3 minutes at the beginning of one of them, you know, describing how awful their video were and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I saw that. Why
Yeah.
do you take 3 minutes to describe something that can be summed up in like 2 adjectives?
I don't know. I like words, and a lot of the time I'll just, just spout a very simple opinion in a very wordy way, just because I enjoy doing it, really. I know it's pretty self-indulgent, but fuck it.
And like it caused a big rift with people. Like, you know, that reached a whole lot more people than I would have imagined. Like you really got under the nerves of that whole community and stuff, and I kind of felt threatened by it, which is funny, but wait, what does that say? Sounds like excrement from the deepest bowels of the. Oh my god. But yeah, like, do you still stand by that video, or do you think that like you went maybe too hard on them and it was kind of unnecessary?
The one on TC Productions.
I think that was the one. Yeah.
I found it difficult to kind of put across what I thought without just resorting to inarticulate rage, which unfortunately did seem to be the case for a lot of that video. Was just me going, oh, fucking hell, this is so annoying. Because, I mean, I just watched, I went onto his channel. I can't remember how I was led to it, but I went onto his channel and I was just, I couldn't express it. You know, the only way that I could possibly think of putting it into words, in fact, not even into words, but we'll just, sit there howling at the wall, begging for the pain to stop.
You know, usually if I see something I don't like, I just don't watch it usually.
Yeah.
But I can see where,
Dude, Marvel's video is so funny.
What?
Have you seen this, Cameron?
Well, his parody of me.
Yeah.
That was fucking awful. I mean,
it was
seriously.
very funny to anyone but you, I can tell you that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
With a
hilarious.
brain. I don't see what was funny about it.
Because
Accent, he
the
kind of
accent was horrible, yeah. But, I mean, that's
Irish,
how you...
Swedish.
That's how you come across to people who don't like you. That's the point
that
of it.
was the accent.
Like,
The accent. It had nothing, it didn't sound like my accent at all, though.
that wasn't really the point of the video, though. It was really... That's how you come across to people who don't like you. Like,
Sketcher, you're arguing about his fucking accent and
No, I'm
whether the
not
video was
arguing
funny or
about
not.
his
No, I'm just saying,
accent itself, but how it's not important in the actual video, as opposed to his accent, as opposed to what he's actually saying and the content.
Oh my god. My question was, have you seen it? And that was
I
answered.
have
so
seen it. And
yeah, so
he
that's
just,
the
he
end
just
of that.
brought up some, he made up some completely retarded argument that I never said at all. He said something like, oh, you're dancing in front of a camera. So by that logic, anyone who moves their body in front of a camera is talented.
No.
I never said anything along those lines at all.
That's the point though, Cameron. It's kind of like exaggerating. Like it's not supposed to represent you, but it's supposed to like exaggerate what you do.
In British
in a way.
English, do they have a word for parody? I mean, I know they have one in
No,
American English.
parody is fine in British English, or spoof as well. Satire, I suppose that's acceptable in American as well.
Yes, it was. I was being sarcastic.
Oh,
His point is that he's actually making a video making fun of your presentation style, so he's putting in random, over-exaggerated content to drive home a
The
point.
sickening trend today is music is.
Okay, Sketch, we get it.
Eat it.
Why isn't Marbles here? defend himself.
Yeah. Why does he wear a mask, by the way? I'm just curious.
It's a good
He
question.
has no lips.
What?
We don't know exactly why he does that.
Does what?
Why does he have the weirdest?
Well, I saw a comment on one of his videos that said, "Why do you wear the little hospital mask or whatever?" And he responded, "I have no lips."
Oh yeah.
A
He
while
takes
ago, right?
pictures
Without
of
it,
like
though.
he
No, I
puts
remember,
pictures of like decapitated people as his pictures and shit. Though, why does he do that? I don't know.
It's funny, I guess.
No, I'm really irritated by marbles, though.
Why? Oh my god, I wish he
There-
was on the call right now. If we do this another time, I have to make sure he gets in here to talk to you.
There are certain double standards that I think he tends to use.
Like,
Like
what?
with his video, right, about me being false flagged. You know, he's always, you know, he was saying, oh, no, he's critical about religion. He was critical about the Catholic religion, which I happen to be very serious about. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I think it was right he was flagged down. He deserved it. He was bullying and he was nasty. And then you kind of go on to his later videos. And, you know, and another example of what he was saying was, I remember he made a video, I think. I didn't actually watch it. I did see something about free speech versus internet rules or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was something to do with, like, blocking. And he was saying that, I think it was like, you know, when I was saying you should be allowed to block people or something. I can't remember.
It was free speech.
I think he was saying
doesn't-
something. I think he was saying something about how people complain about free speech on the internet when people block them and stuff. They say, "Oh, you're censoring me and stuff," and then he's saying like, "No, that's just the website thing. That's their privacy or whatever," and they should stop making that argument.
And he says that, right? So he says blocking people should not be taken as a view that's if you block someone, you shouldn't complain that no. If you're blocking, oh bollocks, I can't. Sorry, brain fart. If you are blocked by someone, that is not censorship. Was that what his message was?
No, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that was part of it. That it's
I
really
would-
that they don't want to hear you. You know, like really just like talk trash about them on their videos, and that's
Yeah.
he said that that's their choice to make because
And he said, right, and I agree with him there. I agree that if you don't want to hear someone speak on your videos, then you shouldn't have to. I agree with what he said there. And then he goes on to make a video complaining about UTF blocking people. Which-
well,
He
UTF
did.
says UTF. Well, I don't remember that, but even if he did, UTF says that he doesn't do that though. That he doesn't block people for no reason, you know. So
I know.
I mean, when you say that you don't do something and you do it, it's completely different than just doing it. In my eyes, at least. But I don't remember him making a video about that. I think he just pretty much just makes fun of John more than he brings up anything against him.
I don't know if he's still. I don't know if he's still got the video on his thing.
I have all of his videos mirrored, so on a channel on one of his channels, so I could show you.
The slave story.
Oh no, sorry, I missed it. He was asking UTF why he disabled ratings.
Oh, that video. Oh, okay. I see.
Sorry, that was my mistake. I thought it was blocking that he was
Oh
talking
no,
about.
he just talked about how what everyone else pretty much says about him disabling ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
And
another.
Troll made his third video about him saying, "Haha, you acknowledge the trolls."
What?
You sound like a YouTube video talking.
Yeah, when UTF disabled the ratings, most of Troll made yet again another video about UTF saying, "Yeah, you just made the trolls win."
Whatever, Mitch. I can't follow what you're saying because your mic keeps breaking in and out.
He said he mentioned the video "I Must Destroy All" made about UTF disabling ratings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
aren't
it's
you
his
friends
sta-
with? Aren't you friends with that dude, Cameron?
What, UTF?
No, the
Must
demon
destroy all.
dude. Yeah,
Must destroy all. Yeah.
yeah. But he's like in this whole beef with like UTF, ain't he?
Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't bother me really.
Oh. I
Uh,
wasn't thinking more on your end. I was thinking more on UTS end. Like, I don't know what he would think about like that video. I don't know if he had a problem with it or not.
which video?
The collab video y'all had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, he commented on it. He really didn't like it.
Oh.
That was fair enough, really.
Yeah, it's
I
opinion.
just wanted to try something different, really.
Yeah.
So with Marbles, if that's his name.
Yeah, marble pound cake.
Yeah. If is his stance on disabling ratings the same as his stance on blocking?
I'm not really sure.
'Cause, I mean, it is similar.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is.
You know, if you block someone for talking shit on your video, then you're stopping them from voicing their opinion on your video. If you block someone from disliking your video, then you're stopping them from voicing their opinion on your video. They're more or less the same thing, to a certain extent. Well, the problem with, I think, with disabling ratings is that it stops people legitimately disliking your videos.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it does more harm than good in the end, because
I think,
the
Well,
whole
I can
thing with the
understand.
ratings is that the ratings thing is kind of pointless, except for the likes, because it doesn't matter really how if you get like a few dislikes or whatever, but like the likes, those like show up in people's feeds and everything, and that gets the video shared around and all that. So if you disable ratings, that's really gonna hurt the views for the videos in the first place. So
Yeah.
I'd say it'd do more harm than anything.
Well, it really depends on where your video traffic comes from.
Right.
There's organic views, I think, and there's viral views. And viral views are ones that come from activity. For someone sharing the video or someone liking the video, if you see that, if you go to a video that someone has liked, then that would be viral. That would be a viral view. But if someone sees the video because they're subscribed to you, then that'd be an organic view. I think that's how it works. I think that's what they called it. I'm not sure. But I think if you disable the ratings, it would just affect the viral percentage of it. But you would still have, the video would still go to your subscribers and everything.
Right.
I don't know. It would. I think it could essentially diminish the views a bit, but depends what your priority is. And then there's another thing I meant to talk about with Marble Pound Cake was he was kind of, again, there was his stance on me being flagged. He was saying, oh, you deserve to be flagged, you were criticizing my religion, you were being really offensive and brash and all that, and you were really harsh to people. And then he goes on, and then he makes a video called The Rebel Ranter, right? Which I think was directed at me.
yeah. Well, it wasn't directed at you. It was more.
I don't think it was
more
directed
the-
at. I don't think it was
was-
directed at a specific person. I think it was just making
Yeah.
fun of a collection of people.
The ranting community really is what it.
Well, not really
was.
the ranting community. It's just like anybody that gets on the internet and tries to be
Is that the one where he's
different.
like, hey, pedophiles, cut it out or something?
What'd you say?
I don't know. Can you type it in the chat, Mitch? Because your mic keeps breaking.
I love doing it though, Doodle.
Oh, you wish Marble was here for this. Okay.
What I was going to say was, if it's at the ranting community in general, then I presume. And I watched the video and I noticed something that looked kind of like a stab at me. I don't know if it was or not. But he
No.
said something like, "Oh, you know, you racists, you need to fuck off, and you fundamentalist Christians need to respect other people's religions and all the rest of it." And
Right.
I know that recently, before that, you made that video, I had made one about about Caden Cowger and his homophobic bullshit. Really, I made that video, and I kind of got the impression that he was, he was taking the piss out of me for being kind of not so offensive. But I mean, what do you expect if you're, you know, he kind of took the stance that I deserve to be flagged down because of being offensive, and then, you know, does he not expect me to take the fact that I've been flagged into account? If I've been flagged for being offensive, then, you know, I'm either going to tone it down a bit. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to tone it down a bit, or upload my more offensive videos to Blip, which is what I do.
I see your point there, but I think the first thing is what was the video he was making? Yeah, that, like I said before, I think that was more of a you know, making fun of a community and not a specific person, but also with his when he was talking about your flagging, I think. I think he was saying, oh, he's here. I think he was saying more along the lines that, you know, it shouldn't be so much of a surprise that you got flagged, you know. It's because, like, a lot of people were saying, like, why did, you know, CammehYaBams account get flagged and all that. And,
Yeah. Well,
Marbles,
the video,
Marbles, we were just talking about you, so you should get in here immediately.
the video that he made saying you were offensive was more sarcasm than it was him being serious. Like at the end when he said the vicious cyberbully or something, he wasn't serious. I hope he realized that he's not serious about you being a recessive cyberbully or anything like that.
Let
Right.
Marbles speak for
I'm-
himself.
Yeah.
Sketch, shut your fucking mouth.
Oh, Marbles, that's not nice. I
don't actually.
There we go.
But I'll do my best. I think only UTF does out of that whole group there.
Yeah.
Marbles, he was talking about your video that you made about his flagging.
Well, Mars, I got the impression that I found it a bit kind of contradictory that you would make a video it wasn't complaining about you. You were kind of endorsing the fact that I was flagged, and you were saying, "Oh, you deserved it. You were offensive." Blah blah blah. And then you go on to make a video called "The Rebel Ranter," aiming at people whose content is quite watered down. I found that quite contradictory, really. It's not your job to be consistent. Shouldn't you just be consistent anyway? Yeah, yeah. And then there was another thing where you. Okay, all right.
Look here, buddy.
Oh.
Let me critique the quality of your what is that thing? Webcam.
Say
The quality
webcam,
of my
yeah.
webcam.
Skylar, if you have something to say, you just go ahead and say it, buddy.
Yeah, you don't have to type it in the chat, man.
Got shit to
Don't
say,
be a
I'll just
bitch.
type that.
Yeah, be a man.
Sketch.
Um, yeah, I saw your feminist video or whatever, and I was wondering where you got the links
Which
to the
one?
website from. The first one. The hold on, I'll look it up. In,
John Dance Jr. put me on his Facebook.
oh, that's me. Oh, this one. The Stop Ignoring Men's Issues.
Oh, that
That
one.
one.
What,
Yeah. Where did you get the links that you used for like sources or whatever? The
right.
one Oregon Counseling and the noharm.org.
Yeah.
You just where'd
No,
you how'd you find them?
No, I saw a Mr. Repzion video, and he had used those as sources.
God, I
Wow.
hate Mr. Repzion.
So
What's wrong with Mr. Repzion?
I'm not gonna. It's more of my opinion towards him, and I'm not gonna get into that. It's not important.
Okay.
yeah, it is important. In fact,
No,
it's downright boring. The Oregon the Oregon Counseling.org. I think that was the one. Like,
Redneck Georgia dumbass.
All right.
okay, that website. Like, I was just wondering if you went over like the whole video, the whole like not the whole website, but just like looked around a little bit and saw some of the things that they were saying on there.
I skimmed through it a little bit.
Because like one of the things that I had a problem with was this website. It kind of you know it kind of seems like it has a slant, and it doesn't really do a good job of like describing even men's issue, like
How do
men,
you mean it's slanted?
because not like like the example they give for
Stop.
men's abuse is kind of absurd. Like it's not even physical violence or anything, and it seems like the only thing that they think is domestic violence against men is mostly just emotional abuse, and just a specific part of
did it
that.
not? Did they not go on to say that it escalated though to physical abuse?
I haven't read the whole thing, so I don't know
Alright.
if it did, but
I think it did, as far as I can remember.
Owned. Marbles is
He has an issue with your depiction of him as parody versus real life, like in the one video where you're doing the webcam girl thing.
Huh?
dude, what?
We were talking a little bit ago about his video, Marvel's video about like imitating Cameo, whatever, and how like he didn't understand that it was supposed to be parody versus like he doesn't actually talk like this or whatever.
yeah.
And I suppose it would be good to have Marbles explain what the purpose of that video was overall, since it seems to be stuck on he doesn't sound like that instead of the actual content of the video itself.
Marvels, explain why you don't sound like CammehYaBams.
Explain the purpose of that video in general as a parody, as
The 1
opposed
minute
to
of CammehYaBams video is what they're talking about.
yeah.
No, but if you were to make no, I am from Scotland actually. No, it's the fact that you attempted to do a Scottish accent in the first place, or I don't know what that was. That kind of just fucked up noise. Obviously he's not going to sound exactly like me. But I think if you're going to attempt to put on a Scottish accent, just be accurate. because it just sounds odd.
Oh, the
Oh
other
no,
thing was that.
that was just one aspect of it.
Right. The
And
other
you
thing
brought
was that
really
you
stupid
Marbles
points
in your
that-
video you did
Let
something
the man speak
ranting.
for himself, Tyler.
I'm trying to get to him faster, okay? Marbles, you said in the video you were ranting about something that Cammy never did. Explain why you did that.
The dancing in front of the camera thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
No. You fucking little retard shit.
Yeah, but
No, but I never said that anyone who dances is untalented. I said that it didn't take any skill to basically cut a video into tiny, tiny fragments and then copy and paste it.
But does it
into-
take
into
skill
loop.
to talk in front of a camera and upload it on YouTube though? I mean, to be fair, I mean, it doesn't have to take skill for people to like it. People obviously like it. You know, those videos tend to get a lot of views, and you don't have to click on them. You know, you can kind of ignore them. They're pretty obvious when you see like a 12-year-old in the thumbnail with like dance revolution. I don't know, like Britney Spears. I don't know. You pretty much know not to click on it. I don't. The whole problem is really revolved around you clicking on it in the first place, which you don't have to do. I will see if they misled you into clicking on it, but they really don't. So, you know.
The video is not going to go away if I don't click on it though.
But why does it have to go away though?
It doesn't have to go away.
Your videos don't go away if I don't click on them.
I think you know, a lot of the time I'm just looking to entertain people, and if I find something that I find stupid, then you know I'll be perfectly
Okay.
happy to.
Would you like to answer?
do you agree with YouTube's? Well, I would think I guess I can guess your answer, but do you agree with YouTube's decision to that they terminated your account? And also, what videos led to that? Because I never knew what it was.
Why would he agree with it?
You
I just want to hear his
No,
explanation.
Marvel's question. You totally derailed Marvel's question. He never answered it.
Wait, what? Are
Which
you aware?
question?
Sorry, I was kind of concentrating on the chat. I didn't on as in verbal chat and not. I wasn't reading what was there. Okay, right. Are you aware of what a parody is? That there may be jokes less than 100% accurate. No, of course it's not a. Of course, a parody isn't supposed to be 100% accurate, but the general idea of a parody is that you make some kind of a point across and you satirize someone's argument. I mean, what you said was something in that video was something that wasn't remotely connected to me whatsoever. You know, it didn't bear any relevance to what I was saying.
I think I'll try and answer for Marbles here. And I think that the point of it was that, you know, with what he said, that, you know, you're ranting about girls dancing or whatever. Like, that was the point. Like, is that your rant was kind of pointless. You know, comparing like what it was basically summarizing all of your rant into just like, you know, girls dancing in front of webcams is stupid or whatever. And I think that's like the whole point of it, was that it's kind of pointless. Everybody can kind of judge that for themselves.
Okay.
If I'm to speak for Marbles, and that is correct, Marbles, if you could just say
Alright.
yes or no in the chat, that'd be great. All
I
right.
think Marvel's set out to make an A-star, you know, good quality oxymoron SNL skit. I think it was more of just responding and making fun of in general as opposed to a satire, and you have to look at it like that. He's not necessarily he's more or less taking everything you said, blowing it way out of proportion in a good way, and roasting you on it, more or less. I don't think you're supposed to like take it and overanalyze it and dissect it. It's a minute-long video, just basically saying what's being said.
It's called a joke,
a joke.
Cammeh. They happen every day. Doesn't it have to be funny?
Well, it was funny to everyone but you, though.
Well, who are the people that found it funny?
I'm pretty sure
I found
everyone in
it-
this
it
call
is-
found it funny. I found it hilarious. I've watched it like 50 times already.
I don't
Okay,
think
Sketch,
so.
that's your opinion. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
It is a matter of opinion, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think the difference is if you find it. See, the differences between people that have sense of humor is that even if someone pokes a joke at you and it's really bad, and you're able to sort of either laugh it off or see that there's some grain of truth in there, versus someone who doesn't have a sense of humor and is not arrogant enough to see that there might be a little bit of truth in what Marbles is presenting. I think that's if you're able to take a step back, you're a better person than someone who can't do that.
No, maybe you've got a point there. Am I saying that
Cammeh has spoken.
am I saying that your parody had no truth? That I've never linked to another account? No, I have linked to an account before. But I'm not.
No, get him out of here.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a very kind of trivial aspect of it, though, I think. Yeah, but it was a very. It was a
Mute your
trivial
mic.
example.
Not you. I'm sorry. I was talking to Lord Trollington.
Let Baron speak? No, Baron's not gonna speak.
No, I think Marvel is just doing. I think when I saw it, it reminded me of the way you talk because it's just so like
Yeah.
extravagant in a bad way. But like it's not like he wasn't doing anything that wasn't resembling you. I can see a difference in it being something made in poor taste that's just a bad imitation and just doing nothing but hurting you.
Mitch, mute your mic.
But I think overall, I mean, if you can't see that there's some sort of truth in the way he's presenting a video, that the way you talk, then I mean, I don't know, buddy, you got re-examine yourself. I think
Not so much truth, but like,
some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Relevant representation.
Yeah, there you go.
I think maybe I didn't. I think maybe the reason that I didn't really pay much note to the to the other aspects of it, like the fact that I linked to some of the channels after I made a video about them, things like that, which were true. I was generally just too irritated by the really hasty generalizations that he made in that video.
Who, Marbles?
Yeah.
Oh. Why did you add UTF? I swear to God.
So, butthead.
Okay, back to my question. The whole YouTube decision and what videos were actually flagged of yours, if you don't mind me asking.
The video that I made about a guy called Ricky Ficcarelli, I think his name was. He's this drummer that I found really, really irritating.
That was the only video? Or...
Oh no, there were a few videos that got flagged.
Oh.
There were the videos that there was a fanboy videos all got flagged. One on TC Productions X got flagged. There's another one that got flagged as well. Another music video person.
That's so Jack.
No, I don't think that one got flagged. that, you know, my fanboy videos and 2 of my music videos, my anti-music video maker videos, whatever, they got flagged as well. And that got me 2 strikes. And there was one that I made about that drummer, which got me a 3rd strike.
Were they all flagged for harassment, or was it something else?
Yeah, it's that kind of thing, really.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, in the chat, a fight has broken out.
Oh God. All right. Is Baron in here? Is he on mic?
Is. No, he's not. He said he can't talk.
Oh, Baron, do you have anything to ask Cameron while he's in here? Just say yes or no in the chat.
I don't know if he can hear you. I don't know if he can hear you. Oh yeah, he can. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, I think he has a question. All right. Oh, never mind then.
Oh.
All right, so we don't need him anymore.
I don't know, man. I think what made the UTF call so awesome was just that he could realize, like, he could take a step back, man, and just, like, see humor and stuff when we would make fun of him. Like, he thought my Galleria Butter videos were funny, but, I mean, Marbles has a pretty spot-on imitation, and it's too arrogant to see any of it.
Well, no, it wasn't spot-on imitation. He made a completely ridiculous comparison. He said that... no, he said that my... No, he made up this completely ridiculous argument that I never, ever said. So no, I don't think it's completely accurate.
Yeah, but you could also say that your original argument about the girls was completely blown out of proportion as well, just as much as Marble's, you know, representation of your over-extravagant argument was as well.
Well, he didn't point out what the ridiculous aspects of my arguments were.
That's not the for his video. That wasn't the job for him to do. You know, it was.
I expect that if he was
just
doing a parody, then he would, you know, kind of look at my argument and then make fun of it. But he didn't look at any of my arguments. And for the record, I'm perfectly fine with people criticizing. Okay, Stavros' video that he made a while back. Okay, there was a video called Logic versus CammehYaBams that he made criticizing me. And he had a valid point there, and I accepted that. And I was perfectly fine with that video. You know, there's a video that I made about Shane Dawson, and basically Shane Dawson said, "Oh, I read all of my comments and everything." And to that I thought, okay, I think that's nonsense. So then I started adding up all the stats and everything, and thinking that it was just... you know, I was adding up all the stats and I was thinking, right, this is really unrealistic. I don't think he adds up all the comments. This is bullshit. But what I failed to realize was that it was actually the problem there was that I didn't take into account the fact that that video was made at a certain date, and I was adding up the stats that he had today. Miles, I'm not rambling. I'm basically, you know, if you have a low attention span, that's fine. But anyways.
Marbles, watch yourself now.
Don't be an ass to him.
I was going to say, was that Stavros picked up on that, and he pointed that out to me, and I was fine with that. So I'm perfectly fine with people looking at my arguments and criticizing them. There was also another video that I made. Hang on. Let me just find it. There's the one that I made about the whole creeping Sharia thing on Twitter, right. The EDL. That, that I made. And basically, in that video, I was led to believe that, you know, various newspapers were saying that, basically, right, I'll explain this. Tommy Robinson, the leader of the EDL, posted a thing on Twitter saying, you know, he said, oh, look, there's a picture of a mosque on the Twitter homepage. And then he concluded that Sharia law is gradually creeping into Britain, which I thought was nonsense. So I made a video about it, and due to various newspapers, I was led to believe that it was the Taj Mahal, and that's what it said in most of the newspapers, and I just accepted that. I didn't really challenge that, and I suppose that was kind of wrong on my behalf. And then this guy, I have no idea how you pronounce his. I don't know how you pronounce his username, but there. Ignorance versus ignorance, a lethal and stupid combination. Video by that guy. He essentially pointed out that it wasn't, in fact, the Taj Mahal, and that I had made a mistake and that I was being ignorant and hypocritical. And he was right there, and that's fine. So no, I don't think that I'm being particularly arrogant about people criticizing me. I'm fine with people criticizing me, provided they actually pick apart something significant about my videos or my arguments, and I don't think Marbles did that.
Yeah, I don't think a parody is considered a criticism, though. I don't consider it doesn't have to be criticizing anything, it just be an imitation.
Yeah.
I didn't take it as a criticism, really. I just taught it as a parody, kind of like the video that I linked. I wasn't criticizing anything that you did, more of poorly imitating your style of observe things that you do in your videos.
Yeah, although I'm generally, I mean, this is just my view of a parody. You don't have to accept it. I think that if you make a parody, you know, it would be expected, I think, that you make fun of what someone else is doing, which I would say is criticism to some extent. And that's just what I think.
Okay. So you can, yeah, I'm not insinuating anything by this, but you can answer however you want. That's fine, whatever. But do you only take criticism if it's like, you know, in a kind of civil manner, or
Civil.
a nice way, I guess? I don't know.
Well, the ignorance versus ignorance, a lethal and stupid combination. You know, he did kind of he did get quite funny in that video, and he did embarrass me quite a lot. For fuck's sake, Marbles, really?
Marbles, watch
No
yourself.
bloody patience. Kick him out if you've got something else to do. But no, if you're bored, you don't like my general way of speaking, then feel free to leave. What was I going to say now? I've forgotten. Oh no, this is ironic. Shit. What was I going to say?
Harsh criticism. Something about that.
Oh yeah. In Stavros' video, he referred to me as being an ignorant fucktard, which I thought was harsh, but you know, he still had a point in that video, and I accepted it. So yeah, I'm all right with people being quite harsh in their criticism. I'm harsh in my criticism.
Okay. I believe one of the comments you said when we were
just blowing shit out of proportion for no reason.
Marbles, calm yourself. Oh, what was I gonna say? God. the harsh criticism. Oh yeah, I think one of the comments that you said in response, like when we were commenting on your video, you said something about if somebody is associated with a troll, then they are a troll themselves. You still stand by that?
Well, I can't remember who that was directed at. I think I was talking about. I think I was talking about marbles in that comment. I can't remember when, but I said that if you associate, this was in reference to the troll posse and everything. I said that if you associate with trolls, then the chances are you're probably a troll yourself. Or if you say, "Oh, I like the troll posse, they're great," I get the impression that you endorse trolling.
And I think I'm pretty sure what you said was that if you associate with a troll, then you are a troll yourself. Like that was. I could try and bring it up here, but I'm gonna look at for it real quick. But I'm pretty certain that's what you said, and I'm just wondering if you're gonna stand by that or.
I don't know. I could maybe take that back.
Okay. What are you talking about, Sketch? If you have something to say, why don't you go ahead and say it? I'm not the one that decided to fucking
I don't
bring
have
it.
anything to say. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not the one that decided to invite everybody to a conversation and not tell them who's talking to who and all that shit. So it's not my fault at all.
That would be Doodle.
Yeah. Cameron, do you have anything to say to Doodle? Because I mean, you were.
Marbles, do you
I
have
mean, you made a
anything to say?
video on him way back. If you want to grill him, we'd be happy to hear it. I'd endorse it, by the way.
Grilling Doodle. No, I just can't be bothered going into it, really.
Yeah, Pile. I'm not even trying, man. I try so much harder on this chat, but I'm not even trying.
What?
No, it's a thing with some idiot that was trying to make fun of the UTF. No, Marbles says, why'd you tell those kids to die? Is that civil or constructive?
Alright, oh. No, I suppose that isn't civil or constructive. So I've kind of dropped that kind of method in my videos nowadays. I can't remember the last time I told someone to die. Well, I can remember the last time, but it was last video I told someone to die was my stop uploading garbage video about that girl that thought she was doing art by smearing shit all over herself. Yeah, I told her to die.
Mitch the bitch wants to know.
No, one more thing with Marbles. He also wants to know, and this is just me quoting him, does calling people twats or cunts do anything for you? Please answer in less than 10,000 words.
Oh my god.
No, I don't suppose it does anything for me. I know that he has called me a cunt and a twat on numerous comments that he's left on my videos, so I'm not bothered about it. It's the internet. People call names all the time. I'm really not bothered by it.
But you have a problem with the way Marbles presents a parody of you in a 1-minute video, but you don't really see a problem with telling a bunch of 13 or 14-year-old girls to go kill themselves?
No, I think you've got a point there, actually. I think... no, I suppose that could be a true part of Marvel's videos, me calling people insipid twats and whatnot. sickening twat.
Because I mean, I think I'm not gonna speak 100% for marbles, but I'll speak because I've seen a couple of your videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand watching them for more than like 30 seconds. But from what I'm seeing in this chat is that you can't take criticism if it goes towards you. You can't take it, but you can talk shit or tell people not talk shit. That's bad because you actually do make like you present it in a quasi-civil manner, but you can't actually like dish it out to somebody else and then have it come back to you. And you know,
I've given examples. I've given 2 examples. I gave the example with the guy criticizing the video that I made about Tommy Robinson, and I gave the example of Stavros. They were both criticizing me, and they both had a good point.
Yeah, but this is something just generic and basic that like Marbles has done a 1-minute video, and it's just a straight up parody. There's like we've established 10 billion times already. There's a difference between a constructive criticism video and then a parody video. Okay. And if you can't take criticism from either, or you can't take either one, that's why UTF is, in my opinion, was cool in our chat, because he saw some of our videos and he was like, yeah, these were stupid, but they were funny or whatever. Like he could take the criticism fine. I don't think you can.
Right.
We covered that already, Skylar.
That's fine.
I think you have a point there. Point taken.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's any huge problem with any of your videos or anything like that. But like the only thing is the videos on the little girls or whatever. Like that's the only thing I had a real problem with for any of your videos. I just felt like it was in bad taste because it's the same thing like calling little girls names and telling them to go die and linking videos and saying that their videos are shit and I don't like the videos or whatever. I haven't watched them, but I know that I wouldn't like them. But it's obvious that they spent time on the video, that they went into a video editor and put time and effort into it, and it just seems like in bad taste that you would
Yeah, I suppose.
kind of.
Yeah, I'm trying to refrain from telling people to die in my videos.
Right. All right, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Okay, Skylar. Like it wouldn't matter to me if it was like some 20-year-old or something, but yeah. Also, if you're gonna be doing feminist videos anytime soon, I would like it if you did it on this one girl. Actually, I have to find it real quick. But have you heard of this girl that does feminist videos? And she tries to find, here it is, feminist frequency. Have you heard of this?
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen her videos.
Are you ever going to make a video about her? Because I would like that, actually, if you did.
I think I did touch on...
Yeah, he did on his video title, Insane Feminist, I believe.
I didn't hear anything, Mitch.
Not as a while back. I made a video called Insane Feminists.
Oh, wait. I think I might have seen that. Like, you mentioned her for like a minute or two or something. I think I did see that.
I think I did, yeah. Not as a while back.
I think that's all I really gotta say. Anybody else got anything? All right, great job. Thank you, Doodle, for ruining this conversation. As I was saying, thank you, Doodle, for being a complete bitch. You better stop dropping me. Oh, okay.
Has anyone else got any questions?
Anybody? I think we're all good. I think we've.
Are you Never mind.
Go ahead, sketch.
Have you ever kissed a girl?
Oh my god.
No, I didn't. That was Marvel's.
Oh, that was marbles. Oh, Mitch said, what do you think about Zarek Shadow? Zarika Shadow?
I don't watch his videos. I haven't really seen them very much.
He's really dumb and he's.
The feeling is mutual. I don't think a lot of people would, since I've never heard of him.
Have you ever brushed against the sit on there?
No.
Have you ever ranted in public, like saw something you didn't like and just started yelling about it in public?
Well, I speak to my friends. If I'm with my friends in public, then I rant quite a lot to them.
I rant at work.
I rant in the bathroom. Rant anywhere.
No, that's not a joke, sketch. I really do, so shut the fuck up.
Oh, the steel mill must be kind of hard on you, huh?
Yeah.
I ran to my
Wait.
dog.
Marcus has come to the conclusion that I have never touched a female. From
No, it
that,
was a question. He never made any conclusions. It was a question, you know.
he said, "Have you ever brushed against a female and ranted on her?" I said no, and then he said, "Oh, you've never brushed against a female."
Oh, and so you never touched a female. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah. Okay, Marbles, defend yourself.
No, okay, Marvel.
No.
You just.
You don't feel the need to defend yourself?
No, okay.
Why don't you feel the need to defend yourself? I mean, he's brought up some pretty valid points against you.
Alright, well, I think we've said all the things that were on our mind all of a sudden when brought into the fucking call out of nowhere. So,
Right.
Cameron, do you have anything else to say?
I hope we're all right now. Really.
Alright, yeah. I think
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it's more like the UTF situation. You know, we respect that you, take your time out of your day to come talk to us for a little bit about stupid stuff over the internet and stuff. That's respectable. But individually, I'm sure individually everybody that, is associated with the site or whatever, I don't know, the whole group or whatever is, they'll have their own opinions or whatever. I don't think everyone's going to be like, oh, we love you now and all that, but, the consensus is
I used to watch your.
you're better in our
videos.
eyes, and we're okay with you. And most of us, every one of us, I believe, will leave you alone
Yeah.
or whatever.
Jason,
I don't ever troll him. He just blocked me out of nowhere. I used to watch
No,
his
no,
videos.
no. Jason, I kind of, I got the impression because we're on. I remember we used to Skype quite a lot, like just chat about stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed on, on other videos, you're like, "Oh, Cameron's such a dick" and everything. Oh, you can't take criticism, this, that, and the next thing. That kind of thing, which I found to be a bit kind of two-faced, really.
Well, I don't remember saying any of these things, but I'm sure if I did, it was probably it was Marbles. It was probably after you blocked me on all of my YouTube accounts and on Skype, and
No, I
because I was associated
beforehand.
with. Well,
Beforehand.
I don't remember saying any of these things. But,
Remember, I had you on Skype. I remember I had you on YouTube and everything, and then I noticed you were kind of talking shit about me, etc. So then I kind of.
Yeah, if you could, I mean, I can't really argue against that because I don't remember if I ever did that or not. So if I did, apologies, my apologies, I guess, but I don't remember ever doing that. But yeah, so that's all I have to say.
Whatever.
Yeah, we can put this little shenanigan behind us. Stay tuned for season 8.
Right.
Mitch, what happened, man? You don't upload YouTube videos anymore. What happened? He used to upload like 18 every day or something. I haven't, I wanted to catch up on my sinister hits.
All right. Well, Cameron, you said
see
you didn't
about
have
that.
anything else to say, right?
Yeah, we'll
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, hope you have a good day, and thank you for talking with us. And have a good day, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, see you, man.
What a cunt. Majority of the time, he was arguing about your fucking joke.